have Juno. If you are set, for instance, if you have Juno, if you are sending Juno, you are paying fee in Juno. If you have Osmo, you pay fee in Osmo. Any coin in that particular ecosystem has their own blockchain. All right. Kepler is, Sima has already said, Kepler is the wallet for keeping your Cosmos coins. But there's another wallet, that one seems more complicated, but if you like complicated things, you can try Cosmos Station. Let me write it on the chat box. Cosmos Station. It is there on Play Store. Okay, Cosmos projects are governance driven. Whichever decision that is made on the project, on any decision they want to take, the team want to take, there's always a voting, and most times try to participate in the voting. Most times airdrops can come in your voting power. Okay, Sima has already done justice to the minimum stake for each project. She got it rightly. Okay, now most airdrops doesn't come to your wallet directly in Cosmos. You have to claim them. So that's why the Cosmos POG she gave you, try to be visiting there often to know the updates on different projects. Then very importantly, if you're on Twitter, please follow these guys. They are just for Cosmos. Follow these guys. Let me write their handle. Their handle is where did I put that? Their page is Cosmos Everything. Cosmos Everything. Cosmos Everything. Their handle is where is that thing? Okay, but you can search that. I think their handle is Cosmos underscore CIC. Try to find out on their page. You can check them out, like their page, put on notification. They will be updating you on different projects and the airdrops that are coming. Also, look for this guy on YouTube. I will write it on the chat box. Please do not miss it. Follow this guy on YouTube. He's always making video almost every day on different projects that have their test net or their airdrops that are coming. Let's Capital DeFi Discovery. The guy is on YouTube, always making videos on different test nets and how you can participate. Okay, so I want to know, is there anybody in this call that cannot use web extension wallets? Indicates. Let me know how to approach this. Is there anybody on this call is there anybody on this call that cannot use web extension wallets?
Please highlight on it too, sir.
Highlight on it. I can't use it.
Highlight,
it's all right. It's all right. Can I share my screen? Nosifo, make me the host so I can share screen. Nosifo, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Please make me the host so I can share my screen.
Done.
It's all right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, boss.
Okay. Let's look at how to get a web extension. I'm going to use MetaMask to demonstrate this. My network is not that fast, but we have to. I will use Google. Let me type MetaMask. MetaMask is a general wallet for many things you want to do. So for the testnet we are discussing, I'm going to use MetaMask for that. So I'm searching for MetaMask extension. Okay. So most of these web extensions, you can find them on the Chrome Web Store. Can you see it? Add to Chrome. Add to Chrome. Let's add to Chrome. I'm adding extension. This is like your normal wallet. In fact, a few minutes ago, I just added Kepler wallet to this system. The same thing you find on your phone is what you can still find here, but there is more coins listed here than what you have on your phone. So, but let's use MetaMask for example. It's downloading. So while we wait for this to finish, please take note. Most of the test nets and how to carry them out, you should find with DeFi calendar. Take note of this. If you are here this night and you get only this one, just take it home. DeFi calendar. Like them on, follow them on Telegram. DeFi calendar. Follow them on Telegram. Go to their website. I'll write their website here now. It's DeFi calendar.xyz. Please go to their site. You can activate their newsletter with your email so that whatever they are posting, they post test nets and tell you this is how you should participate and how you should do it. Everything step by step. Follow them on Medium, follow them on Telegram, go to their website, activate their newsletter. So MetaMask is ready. Remember how I did it? MetaMask is ready. You can follow my pointer. Okay, this is MetaMask. Guys, I hope you are following.
Yes.
Okay. So this is MetaMask. Let's see what happens. We are going to get started. The same way I added this extension is the way you can add any other web extension. Whichever one, Kepler, Cosmos Station, whichever one that has web extension, you can add them. Terra Station, all of them, you can add them this way. I'm not going to import wallet for your sake. I'm going to create a fresh wallet. All these things here are what they are telling you to keep you safe. I agree. Okay. Let me create a password. Okay. I have read and agreed. I'm creating a wallet. Okay, this is your web. This is your MetaMask web extension. I have to create this for the purpose of this class. Okay. So now one of the things we want to discuss in this class is how to use faucets to participate in testnet. Remember when I started this call, I told you about testnets, and those testnet tokens, you get them from their faucets. Everyone should take note of this site, chainlist, chainlist.org. This particular site is where you can add any particular network of your choice. Chainlist, look at it. Are you seeing it? Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Chainlist is where you can add any network of your choice.
Coach.
That's where you can add any network of your choice to MetaMask. For instance, I want to add Binance Smart Chain. Remember I told you earlier that there is mainnet, there is testnet. Okay, let's activate testnet so that we can have testnet networks added to MetaMask. Okay. Okay. So let me connect wallet. For instance, I want to add Binance Smart Chain. You have to always approve from here. It has connected wallet. So you can add to MetaMask now. Okay, now, for instance, I'm looking for a testnet Ethereum to test for a project that is working on Ethereum network. Okay, let's take for instance FMOS, the one that just launched. FMOS. Okay, look at the testnet for FMOS. I'm going to add it now. I'm going to add it now. Okay. Now, this is the main net. Now, this is the test net. Can you see the difference between the two? Their chain ID is not the same. Let's also add the main net.
I'm not seeing what you're doing now. I'm not seeing where you're adding it.
Who is not seeing my screen?
I'm seeing the screen, but I'm not seeing where you're adding the thing.
You see the screen, but we're not seeing how you're adding it at the back.
No, most times because of security reasons,
okay.
What do you call it? MetaMask will not let you see the approval stage, but there is a page will pop up from the MetaMask for you to approve. It's not, there is nothing to worry about. But you can see this particular page, Adi. Can you see this?
Yes.
If you can see this page, add to MetaMask, something will come out. Just approve. There's nothing to worry about in the whole thing. Can you see now? I'm on FMOS mainnet. Can you see?
Yes.
I can switch from the mainnet to the testnet. Are you seeing it?
Yeah, we're seeing it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use.
Hello, sir.
Hold on. I'm going to use Binance testnet to demonstrate this, so we can get this thing clearly. I'm adding Binance testnet now. Okay, I've added it. So this is a TBMB. Let's get some testnet tokens for Binance with that thing we just added now. So I'm going to search for Binance smart chain faucet. Can you see it?
Yeah.
You're not seeing my screen.
I can see, sir.
Binance Smart Chain Faucet. Remember, each project will give you a page for their faucet. Every project will give you a page where you can get their test tokens, which is the faucet. So I'm going to request for test BNB now. I will say, give me BNB. I need 1 BNB. Insufficient gas for price. What's it saying? I need BNB. Where can I get BNB now? So let me see if FMOS will give me a test token. FMOS faucets. Okay, this is the page for FMOS faucets. What's happening? My network is man. This stuff is hanging out. Oh, I wish this thing can respond. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This site is misbehaving. But then the way to get this testnet tokens is let me look for a project that just launched with a testnet so we can get this thing clearly. Ethereum faucets.
Will this Satoshi give you what you want?
Okay, let me use Ringbase. Ringbase, okay. These people, their procedure is long. Though. They have a longer procedure for getting testnet. You have to go to Twitter first. And okay, I think they gave me something. Let me check. Chain list. Ringway. Okay, let me add this.
This which coin are you adding?
Okay, I'm trying to get a testnet token for my this thing. Binance is not working. Okay, but then have anyone on this call gotten how you can add your MetaMask web extension? Have you?
No.
No.
Have you gotten how you can add your MetaMask web extension?
No, sir.
Son.
This is what I just did then. Let me start afresh, but it's not something hard.
So,
I will remove this.
Can this also be done with Kiwi browser?
Most times it doesn't work on most browsers. Most times it works better with Chrome and Brave browser. Let me remove and add again. Please, this is the last time I will do it. Let me remove and add again. We don't have time. There are other things to do here. So this is what you do. Just come to your Google taskbar. Just type. For instance, I need MetaMask web extension. Look at my address bar. I wrote MetaMask extension. If I search, it will take me to where I can download the extension. Please mute yourself. The person having a key, mute yourself. So I'm adding to MetaMask. I'm adding to Chrome. I'm adding MetaMask to Chrome. This is exactly the same thing you have as your wallet, but this wallet is operated from your browser directly. If you check here, you will see something is downloading. And when that thing is done, the check-in here will be complete and my wallet will be ready. I just have to create or import an existing wallet. Okay.
Can you just mute everyone, coach? You've got the rights of host now. Just mute everyone.
I don't know.
It's up to you.
I don't know.
No. Okay, I'll do it for you. No, it's fine. I'll do it for you. Unmute yourself, please.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
This is taking some time, but let me look for Binance Faucets. I think I should import another wallet that have testnet. Mrs. Nasifu, I will have to stop share. Let me import another wallet. For security reasons, I will have to stop and import another wallet that have testnet tokens, so we can do what we want to do. Mr. Charles, are you here? Mr. Charles, are you here?
Yes, please, I'm here.
Domino's, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. I will hand over to you. Give us what you have for us tonight. I will import another wallet and come back.
All right.
Please,
because of time.
Please, I wish to ask. I see it's like you are using your laptop. Can you also use? Can I also use my phone to do this?
Most times, extensions on phone gives issue, but you can use, what's the name of this browser? Let me look for it. Extensions on phone give issues. You can use Kiwi browser or Yandex browser or Kiwi browser. Two of them most times work better for extensions. So over to you, Mr. Charles. I'm coming back. Let me import another wallet that have testnet tokens.
All right. Good evening, guys. Tonight has been fire. You have learned so many things. I believe you are not here just to learn or listen, but rather I also believe you are here to write them down, because you can't just be here without taking note of whatever you are learning. You need to go and practice them after learning them. You get it? Today, I'm here to talk about a couple of things. That's where the monies are coming from. Most of us here heard of what? ENS, DYDS, but then we didn't take it into what consideration, because we thought they are just waste of money to do them or to engage in them. By the end of the day, you saw how much people made. People became millionaires and so on and so forth in here. So nowadays, we are not joking with anything called airdrop. As far as it is within our means, we just have to what? Spare the time to do it. Today, I'm going to talk about layer 2s, bridging, and what? Wallets. These are the three things I'm going to talk about. You know, we have layer 1, which is what? Ethereum is the main layer 1. Before we also had what? Phantom, we have Solana. They have all been complementing what? Ethereum. But then they are not actually delivering what they need to deliver. Today, you see them working, tomorrow they will have problems. So layer 2 has come, and they have come to stay. For now, when we heard of layer 2, so many people were confused as to what they are going to do. But then they are trying to bring so many things on board. Aside that, there is what we call DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization, DAO, that is giving the power to what? The community members to what? Decide what to do. It's like politics. You get it? It's like politics. You have the chance, the power to do whatever you want to do, to decide, to vote who to elect, to lead you. All right, so let's proceed. When we talk of layer 2, like I said, it's a side chain of Ethereum. It actually helps to reduce the Ethereum gas fee. So whatever you can do on Ethereum, you can do on the layer 2 if you want to avoid those huge gas fees. And some of these layer 2s we have today, I'm going to talk of 3, though there are 4. I'll mention all the 4, but I'm going to talk of 3 and why you need to use them. With the 3, so far, so good. Only one of them has not talked about what? Airdrop. Only one has not talked about airdrop. We have the Optimism, we have Arbitrum, we have ZK Sync, we also have delivering what? Airdrop, but then it was not public. So many people were just speculating here and there. At the end of the day, those who bridge their tokens, those who use their platform to know whatever is going on there, whether they are going to be good or bad here and there, were able to receive something. ZK Sync has also announced that there will be what? Airdrop, but then snapshot they have not taken. There's chance for you to go and use ZK Sync. We also have what? Boba. With Boba, they did their airdrop, but then their airdrop was something like, it was just a mess. People lost money just to get some of the Boba tokens. It was just a mess. Now, because Optimism has announced that it's going to do airdrop, for now, they're only going to do 19% airdrop. They have done 5%, left with what? 14% remaining. But how do you get engaged in all this? How do you get into Arbitrum? What if they do airdrop? You don't know. But for you to get inside them and to use them, that's what you have to, you need to do what? You need to do bridging. Bridging is what? Cross-chain. If you say bridging, that's moving from one area to the another. or moving from one network to the another seamlessly without any problem. Without any problem. So most of these bridging, some third parties site allows you to pass through them, move your assets from one network to the other. Even though the third parties are doing their best, most of them have announced that they are going to do airdrop. The others have not announced that they are going to do airdrop. But as far as they don't have a token, there's one thing you need to know. Whenever a project is created and people are trying to interact with their project, always check to see if the project has a token. The moment you get to know that this project does not have a token, try to engage with them. Even though you may try to inquire from their social media handles whether they are going to release tokens here and there, they will deny. They will give you false hope. They will never tell you that maybe they are going to do something, but they are just trying to protect what they have to do, because many people are there for airdrop. Once they get what they want, they will move away. So they are only airdropping their loyal users. So you need to use those bridge sites. And what are the sites for bridging? We have Arbitrum, the main Arbitrum. They also do bridging. You get it? They were the first bridge on their own network. They allow you to move your money from Ethereum, which is layer 1, to Arbitrum, which is layer 2. And we also have Optimism. Optimism also does the same thing. They allow you to move your money from them to Ethereum, or from Ethereum to them seamlessly without problem. ZK Sync also does same. ZK Sync, Boba also does same. Apart from these layer 2s, which allows you to bridge from Ethereum to them, we also have the third parties, as I was saying, like Zigzag Exchange, like Argent, like Orbiter, like Celestia Bridge. These third parties allows you to move money from one network to the other, but then they don't have a coin. Most of them have announced they are going to bring coins, but the majority of them have not announced anything. The third one is wallets. Wallet. You and I know, or all of us in here know, that Trust Wallet have their own token. Coin98 have their own token. But do you know any token made by MetaMask? No. Even though we have a token called Mask, many people are relating it to MetaMask, but then it is not from MetaMask. MetaMask have actually confirmed through one of their leaders that they are going to release their own token, but then it will only be released when they have a good use case for their token. So obviously there's going to be an airdrop from MetaMask. Phantom on the Solana network, Phantom wallet. Phantom does not have a token. It's a wallet. They have also confirmed that they may release their own token in the future, but when, nobody knows. Agents have announced that they are going to release a token, but when, nobody knows. Agent wallet is on Ethereum, and then ZK Sync. So make sure you try to interact with them. You know, the airdrop I'm talking about is not just any ordinary airdrop where you can just try to participate without paying anything. With these airdrops, you need to spend money to fish money. And when these airdrops comes, they come in huge they come with huge money, because you don't expect to go and use about $200, $50, $150 as gas fee on those projects. And then they come and give you airdrop, and they will give you $100 or $200. When they come with huge amounts of money. When they come with huge amounts of money. We have seen people who made money overnight in using some of these platforms. What are you waiting for? You are in this crypto space to make money, but then It's not that because you are in here to make money and you are afraid that this can give you airdrop, you just rush. You have to do your mathematics, know where to move, where not to move to. Because at the end of the day, you should know that the money you are going to spend, they are not going to get anything in return, because you are just trying to use their services to see if they are going to help you. But then if everything goes on well and they are happy with it, and they decide to what? Release their token, then they airdrop you. They what? Airdrop you. Most of you may want to know maybe the website name for what I've talked about. But then before I try to give the full website or show one or two screens, I want to also talk about name service. Name service. Name service. You know, we all have wallets. We have MetaMask wallets. We have Trust wallets. We have exchanges. We send money from one exchange to the another, or from one person to the another. But then sometimes whenever you are trying to do business with somebody or transfer a token from one wallet or one exchange to another, you always need to have what? The person you are sending to is what? Wallet address. Always the person has to go and copy it and send to you. That is where the name service comes in. The name service actually acts as what? A cover up. Something like a cover. It covers your address. And it is always easy to remember because you use your name to register it. It's not for free. You use money to register, but then they are not that expensive. It first started with what? ENS, Ethereum Name Service. And you and I know the one who did not get a good amount of money got about $17,000. Meanwhile, the person did not spend more than $200 to have a domain name. But the most important thing for the name service is actually to help you to what? Remember your wallet address in the form of your name. Once the person has your name service and knows the network which your name service is on, if the person is sending money to you through that same network, it is easy to send the money to you. You don't always have to go and copy your wallet address. But then this name service, even though they are trying to help make things easier for cryptonaires, they are also giving you something. But then they will not come and tell you unless the time is so close that they will tell you they are going to do what? Airdrop. But hey, listen, most of them are scams. Most of them will come and promise you so many things, but then they are only here to take your money away and go. Most of them will run away. So you should always do your own research. It's not that you just hear that, oh, this name service has landed, then you just go and rush, go and join. This has come, you just go and rush, go and join. No, you should always do research. Be sure about it. Sometimes they have to have partnerships with the networks they are what? Going to land on. If you check and they don't have any partnership whatsoever, they don't have anything closer, please ignore and move on. Because if they want to do something, they should have some close relationship with what? The networks they want to work. They have to have partnerships. To purchase a name service, do your own research well. Before I proceed to give some sites which you can try for some possible airdrops, I want to direct you to one Twitter guy. His Twitter channel is what? Olympio. Olympio. He normally calls what? Airdrops, and they all come to pass. Most of the airdrops he normally calls actually what? Take money. I'm sorry, give money. They give huge amounts of money. So you can search for his Twitter handle, which is Olympio Crypto, OLIMPIO Olympio Crypto. If you check his channel, you can learn so many things. He regularly updates the system, and that's where most of these People who brag about airdrop, they will tell you, pay money before they will give you airdrop. Pay this before they will give you airdrop. They get their airdrop from here. This is where they get their airdrop. Then they'll be telling you they have insider information. There is nothing like insider information.
Yeah, please, can you write the name of the guy's Twitter page on the chat box?
No problem. No problem. No problem. Olympio Crypto. Done and dusted. Olympio Crypto. I believe you can see now. But forgive me, with the Olympio, it starts with a capital letter. Olympio. Crypto too also starts with a capital letter, okay? So you can just make the correction from there. Olympio Crypto. You can learn so many things from his channel. Now, let me go ahead to give you some of the sites. I mean, the exact websites for you to actually be interacting with. We have.
Sorry. Unmute yourself. Sorry, I was trying to make you a host. This kind of. Unmute yourself, please, Charles. Easy.
Yeah, hello.
I'm asking him to unmute himself because I was trying to give him host rights.
Okay. I just want to ask a question as well.
Oh.
Okay, I've unmuted myself. Myself.
Now you can share your screen.
Please, can you hear me?
Yes.
Because you can hear you, sir.
I believe you guys can see my screen.
We can see you with your beautiful lady.
Yes.
Oh. All right. So I know you can see my screen, which is very good. So I'll be showing you some of these sites which you can just write it down so that you can try to interact with them. The first one I'm going to talk about is Optimism. I already said that Optimism has actually allocated 5% of their total token supply, okay, to people as airdrop, but then they have not shared. Their addresses has been whitelisted. Now it is left with 14%. With the 14%, they are going to give to how do I even say this? Projects that are on their network. They are going to give to projects that are on their network to also incentivize their users. In this way, they are trying to get more people on board. I'll try to get their white paper and I will share it in the RCA group so that it can be circulated, so that you can read about their white paper and the reason why it is not too late to get into Optimism. And one thing is their airdrops is going to be huge. So with the site name for Optimism is app.optimism.io, which you can see from my screen here. App.optimism.io. You can bridge from Ethereum layer 1 straight to Optimism. The second one is Arbitrum. With Arbitrum, their bridge is bridge.arbitrum.io. Bridge.arbitrum.io. Bridge, BRIDGE.arbitrum.io. I believe you can see. I'm trying to write it on my screen so that you can see. You can also bridge from Ethereum to Arbitrum, which is layer 2. Arbitrum so far have not announced any airdrop, but then it is a competition. Mobile has released their token. Optimism have announced, and they are still going to release. ZK-Sync has also confirmed, left with what? Arbitrum and the other upcoming layer 2 platforms. So if you have not interacted with Arbitrum, you can quickly do so. But then remember the Ethereum gas fee. So you should always make sure you have time to monitor the Ethereum gas fee to know if the gas fee is okay for you. At that particular moment you want to try, then you go and do, because sometimes you can even spend over $200 at gas for bridging. If you are lucky, you can get it below $50. But you should always be able to monitor. Okay. We also have what? ZK-Sync. ZK-Sync. And with the ZK-Sync, we just go to wallet.zksync.io, wallet.zksync.io, which you can see from my screen here, wallet.zksync.io, wallet.zksync.io. Now, apart from these layer 2s, let's go to the third parties. Let's go to the third parties. With the third parties, you have what? Hop protocol. But then Hop has also allocated their airdrop. So if you are thinking to use Hop, even though you can use, but forget about airdrop, because they have whitelisted those who are eligible for their airdrop. Maybe in the later years or later months to come, they may do some retroactive airdrop again. But then for now, it is 90% over if you want to do, because those who are eligible for the Hop token has been taken, because the snapshot has been taken. We have Orbiter.finance. Orbiter has not released a token. They don't have a token yet, nor have they said they are going to release a token. But then it is still not too late to use Orbiter. And their website is what? Orbiter.finance, which spells at ORBITER.FINANCE, Orbiter.finance. Okay, so you can also use it. With the Orbiter.finance, it is a cross-chain, the same way Hop protocol is a cross-chain. Now we have Slingshot.finance, which is a multi-chain project. You can connect Ethereum, you can connect Optimism network, you can connect Arbitrum network, you can connect, I think, about 4 or 5 different networks. And you can use their platform to interact.
Yes,
Please, can you hear me?
Yes, you can hear you, sir.
Yeah, I can hear from my end.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, like I was saying, we have what? Orbiter.finance, which is a multi-chain, which you can trade on their platform. So they don't have a token yet. It is still not too late to interact with them. Try to maneuver your way through their platform to see how they work. Also, we have Seabridge. Seabridge is also what? A cross-chain, meaning you can move your token from one network to about 3 or 4 different networks. With the Seabridge, their site is what? Seabridge, CBRIDGE, Seabridge dot Celer, CELER dot network. Seabridge.celer.network. Okay, Seabridge.celer.network, which I'm trying to open for you to see how their platform looks like. Now, we also have wallets, which I already talked about. I talked about what? Argent wallets. With Argent, it has been long when they announced that they will do retroactive airdrop. no meeting, me for back, Mr. Why? Sorry, this call was disturbing me. I really beg you guys. So we also have MetaMask. Like I said, MetaMask has already confirmed that they are going to do airdrop. But then the question is, how do you become eligible? MetaMask airdrop is not going to be like maybe you creating multiple MetaMask accounts and just storing and transferring and receiving token in your MetaMask account. But then it is important to use MetaMask swap. It is important to use MetaMask swap. I don't know why my C bridge was not opening, but then with the MetaMask swap, if you can see from my screen, and let me show you Ethereum, you can see that from my screen here, you can see there is receive, buy, send, and swap. It is always important to use the swap function or the swap feature to swap. That is their internal swap feature. Their internal swap feature. Okay. Always try to use them. Their swap support Ethereum network, it support Binance Smart Chain network, it support Polygon network. For now, I can't confirm whether their swap support Phantom, but then these three networks I know they support. It would be wise for you to use Ethereum if you can afford Ethereum gas fees. Most of the projects you see them, you may try to swap it on what? Uniswap or other Ethereum-based dexes. Just don't worry yourself. Use the MetaMask swap. MetaMask swap is like an aggregator, like 1 inch. It will try to find the best DEX with the token which you want to swap is on, and that has a low gas fee. So you can try to use what? MetaMask. Please, is it clear? Can anyone hear me? I don't know if my network is disturbing or something.
No, we can hear you.
I can hear you from my end, sir.
Yeah, clear.
Thank you. So aside that, let me wrap it up with the name service. With the name service, we have a name service. We have different name service. Recently, there was one on the Juno network, which did a snapshot on the 4th of May around 5 p.m. Ghana time, which is 6 p.m. Nigeria time. They have announced that they are going to do airdrop, and their token is going to be whole what? Token, HOWL, whole or howl. It depends on how you pronounce it. You get it? One of them, which has actually not announced that they are going to do airdrop, which we are speculating, is what? Oasis name service, OASIS. Oasis. That is on the Rose network. Okay, on the Rose network. You can try to maneuver your way in and out. Most of us who are in our airdrop group, I'll be sharing most of these airdrops in the group. When you see the airdrop, what do? You just don't ask, how do I do it? Sometimes you just can go to YouTube, because at the time you may want somebody to help you. What if the person is also doing something else? What if the person is working for somebody and it's busy at the time? So what I normally do is whenever I see an airdrop, the first thing I do is to go to YouTube, search for that particular project, try to learn about it. How do I maneuver my way in and out? So before I try to even do it, I already have about 95% knowledge of whatever I'm going to do. The remaining one is what? The 5%, which is what? Experience. And whatever we are seeing in this crypto space, RCA has taught us. RCA has taught us. You know how to swap. You know how to add networks. You know how to what? Create a wallet. You know how to do one or two things. So it is always easy. That's why I classified it as what? 5%. The 95% is just go to YouTube to check about how these networks work or how those projects work, so that you just go and try your hands on. We also have the EVMOS, that is the EVMOS name service. Though when they tried to come, there was 1 or 2 problems they encountered. So they are going to come back. They already announced that they'll be coming back. But this one, you can try it on the test net, but you have to wait for the test net to be available. Okay, I don't know if the test net is available now, because about 5 days when I checked, it was not available. But for now, I can't actually confirm. So if you have actually taken note of whatever I've said, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I've talked about so many of them, but then you need to go and try them. We need to go and what? Try them, how to do them. We shall be releasing videos on how you can try to do them. Because if I try to teach right now, I can take more than 3 hours to teach. So what we are going to do is we are going to release some videos which will be shared on the Telegram platform. You get it? Which will be shared on the Telegram platform. So all that you need is to have some data. You go to the Telegram, you download those videos, you watch how it is done, and what you can also do it on your own, so that we don't waste time this evening, because I know my brother wasn't done. He was having problems and he asked me to step in. So please, I only need 3 or 4 questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask before I hand over.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask, like, if you're about to go in for airdrop, do they always give you a particular amount, or do you need to prepare for a minimum or maximum amount to get in?
Your question again, I want to be clear with your question.
What I'm asking is, like, if they're about to share airdrop, do you need to have a minimum or maximum amount to be in the airdrop, or they'll tell you the amount that you need to use, like money?
The amount you need to use, unless it's a test net, then they will tell you you need to use this amount. Go for this faucet, they will give you this amount and you go and use it to do this and that. But the ones on the mainnet, they will never tell you how much. But then if you are using it, you should use their platform continuously. You can dedicate about $100 to $150, try to use it several times, so that your cumulative amount can be $1,000 plus. Because most of these airdrops actually favors those who have a cumulative amount of what? $1,000 and over. Like what Hop Protocol did. Like what Arbitrum did. They favored those who had a cumulative amount of what? $1,000 plus. Even check, just bridging a loan, how much does it cost? So if you do your calculations, you may know that these are what? Huge. But then they will never tell you how much you should go and use. They only tell you after they have whitelisted what the winners.
Okay.
The next question.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, please, the next question.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you, please.
Okay, but you said, so you mean like for the first, when they start to share the airdrop for the first time, you are the one to decide the amount that you get in with? Is that what you said?
No. What I said was the amount you are going to use, you will have to decide how much you want to use for those airdrop. But they're giving you the money. You can't decide for them how much they should give you. They decide how much they want to give you for trusting their what? Project and using their project. You get my point here. But you can't decide to tell the one who is trying to give you something for free how much he should give you. It is not done in any way.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. If you will be the one to decide the amount that you go in for the airdrop with for the first time.
Yes, you have to decide. Yes, you have to decide, because you trying to use their platform, it's your money. So you decide how much you want to go and use to try. But then just have in your mind, airdrop is not a promised money. It only becomes a promised money when they said all those who are going to use their platform, they are going to airdrop you. That's why you know they have promised you. But as far as you don't see anything like that, you decide how much you want to go and use, because it's not a promised money. You are only trying to use their services to see if it is okay. And then if they are also grateful to you, they decide to give you something like an airdrop.
Okay.
Please, the next question, please. I don't know if I've been able to answer your question for you.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
All right. Okay, so please, if there's no question, the host can take over.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Just a second, who's next now on the line?
Okay, Ms. Nasifa, thank you.
Are you back?
Mr.
Okay.
Charles. Mr. Charles.
Yes, sir.
Domino himself. You've really done great tonight. It's quite an expository one. In fact, please mute Mr. Raph. Mute Mr. Raph or remove him totally from the meeting. Okay, thank you. Let me say this. Some of the information we are giving out here are what people are paying $500 to $2,000 to get. You can check. I know some groups. I can give you their channels. You ask them, how much can I join your team with? You know, we are giving this thing for free. We want to make sure that, remember, our goal is to raise young millionaires and billionaires. So that's why we are giving this information for free, to make sure that nobody in our community will miss out. So from time to time, we are going to be doing things like this, okay? So let me say a few things, because time has gone so much. Time is no longer on our side. So I'm going to show you a few things based on this. Before you can make me the host again so I can share screen. I'm going to show you a few things on testnet, so that on your own time, go to the page I shared for YouTube, the Harless Capital Discovery. I shared that particular. Okay, this is it here. Harless Capital DeFi Discovery. Look for that guy on YouTube. Watch his videos. You will see a lot of testnet, how to carry them out step by step. Then also join the DeFi calendar. Join their newsletter, join their Telegram group, and also join them on Medium. Have a Medium account so that you can easily get information on any testnet that is upcoming. So I'll share my screen and show you a little thing about testnet. A lot of things have been said, and it's quite expository. If you miss anything from now, you are on your own.
Sorry, sir. I missed the name of the guy to follow on YouTube.
Howless Capital. Check the chat box. Howless Capital DeFi Discovery. It's on the chat box. Scroll up a bit, you'll see it. Let me repost it again. Let me repost it.
I found him. Thanks.
Okay. I'm having issues sharing my screen. I don't know what the system is. So. Sorry, I'm coming. Okay, this is it. Now, I said before, I had to go and import another wallet having testnet tokens. So this issue I was getting testnet tokens. Okay, this is a MetaMask. Okay, it has responded. Now, this is a MetaMask having testnet tokens. I use this for a particular testnet project. You can see there TFMOS. This is a testnet for FMOS. Okay, I added all these networks from the chain list I showed you earlier. This Optimism, this Binance Smart Chain testnet. You can see it, TBNB. You cannot spend these tokens on the main net. You cannot even transfer these to Binance and sell. It's not possible. This thing is given to you to test a particular network that may be running on Binance Smart Chain or any other chain. For instance, let's take Terra Station, that's Terra Luna. I just imported their wallet. Let me see if we can get a testnet token. This, I have it before, though. This is mainnet. I'm going to switch it to testnet. So we can see if we get some testnet tokens. Okay. This is my address. I will copy. Okay. The faucet website, remember I said earlier, you get testnet tokens from a faucet. The project website, the project coordinators will give you the testnet website where you can get the token to test that particular network. For Terra is faucet.terra.money. Faucet.terra.money. Let's pass the captcha. Let's see if they can give us some testnet token. Did it work? Exceeded limit. I have some already, so they didn't give me. I have about 10.9 Luna. I've swapped some to UST. Okay, so any website that you want to test their network for them will give you the website for the testnet tokens and how to get them. Okay, I've shown you how to add networks on MetaMask through chain list. Okay, and Mr. Charles has done a lot of justice to most of the things I didn't even add bridge, but he had to go all to that. So I will just say a few things based on the domain name, and we have to wrap up the class. Domain names, as he said during his own class, is you can purchase names. You can use them as your website. You can also secure them as your wallet address. People can send you tokens or coins through that network. There are a lot of name services that are ongoing. You can participate in them. And most times why we participate in some of those name services is just to position ourselves for airdrops that are coming. Most times some of us don't have need for those websites. We just have to purchase them and wait for anything that may come up in the future in that particular network. So we'll be sharing some of the name services in the WhatsApp group for airdrops. So anytime you get it, try as much as you can. Most of them are money you will not recover again. So if you have the money, try to participate in purchasing some of the name services. A lot of them are out there. Rose, Oasis is still, they have not airdropped anything. The name service is on. I think Kevmo's name service is warming up. There is Juno name service. In fact, for purchasing Juno name services, we have hope that 2 airdrops are coming for us in few months time. So position yourself by buying some of these name service. Sometimes you may spend less than $10 in getting one domain name for yourself, and position yourself for what is coming. So I will stop here for tonight. We have actually loaded you with a lot of information. Please take action on what you have heard this night. A lot of things are going on in the crypto space. Just try as much as you can, make research. If you have something that will help us, try to reach out to the admin of RCA. We'll give you a chance to come here and help others so that we'll make this money together and everybody will be happy at the end. Thank you so much. Host, I'm handing over.